What's going on, guys? It's Cliffy here today, playing on a beautiful English summer day. It is teeming down with rain here in our Johnson Paint Trophy match. Now, taking on Scunthorpe United today, just in a wee break from the league, and oh my god, almost not the best of starts at all. Oh god, what am I doing? Cliffy, what are you doing? Distribute the ball properly. Oh, save. Oh, now that is not the best of starts at all. Down 1-0 early in the cup away from home. Now, you may or may not have seen down the bottom there on the team sheet, but today we are actually giving a debut to a man here. He is on the ball now. Vargas, we signed him as a free agent. Didn't know too much about him. 19 years old, striker, but from his stats that I saw, pretty decent. So we're very quick to go and sign him up. So sign him up. He's actually 65 overall, which is pretty impressive. And we also signed New Zealander Tim Payne as a free agent because we just, realistically, we're not going to get anyone. We weren't realistically going to be able to buy anyone with the transfer budget we'd had, so I traded it mostly to wages. Still a few players that we're going and looking at, and hopefully we can maybe go and pick them up in the final couple days of the transfer deadline day. One thing I did notice as well, I think it is just meant to be that I was Southend United, because as you can see down there in the bottom, I guess down by the mini-map there now, just try and get him on the ball actually, try and get him changed there. As you can see there, Clifford, number 16 in the squad, and he is starting for me every game now, just because of that number. It's almost like it was meant to be. He basically has my last name, he has my number, like... It is just almost meant to be. So, haven't actually seen what Vargas can do at the moment, but here he is on the ball now. This, as I said, is his debut game. I was going to go and potentially play this game and then have both Tim Payne and Vargas make their debuts next time around, but he does seem to be quite a live wire and does seem to be getting on the ball quite a lot, so hopefully he's going to be a good acquisition. Only paid, obviously he's a free agent, so I didn't pay anything for him. But the wages only about 6,000, which is pretty good for a player, a young player of his caliber as well. I remember in earlier FIFAs, FIFA 14, FIFA 13, signed a free agent striker. I don't think same nationality, but signed him, very good, very young. I think he was Brazilian actually, name might have been Leonardo possibly, and he was a real star for me. He stayed with for a long time. That must have been FIFA 13, because I think I did it as Macclesfield Town actually, not Southend, so that must have been FIFA 13, but it was real good to go and get him, and I actually picked up a lot of good young players on that game. So here we go. Vargas through on goal. Can he score on debut? No, he can't. Well, actually, it's not that great save by the keeper. It was just some poor finishing by me, but we've won it back in a dangerous position. What can we do? Nothing, because sometimes I need to remember that we're playing with 50 and 60 overall players, not 80 overall players that can go and dribble around everyone. So, but we'll get used to that, and hopefully we can go and claw our way back in this cup game, because down 1-0, we don't really want to be dropping out of the cup at this early stage. I mean, you get some good bonuses for winning the cup, and ideally that is what we want. And I've got to stop using that word because I use it way too often. And here we go, they're through again, another chance, passing it around, and that is 2-0 against Scunthorpe United. I don't even know where Scunthorpe United are in the English League ladder, but I think that guy now has a double, and we all of a sudden in a bit of a hole with a lot of ground to go and make up in, I'm guessing, the second half, unless we can pinch a late goal here in the first, which would be nice, which we may even be able to do. Oh, that's so weak. Wee little tap from behind, but the referee doesn't recognise the penalty. So, league action to let you guys know what's going on. Last time around we played Carlisle United, who were top before we played them, but we got a nice 3-0 victory against them. Very promising for the team, and I mean, it's good to see that we can go out and score goals as well, because you know, sometimes you go and when you're playing as I guess not as great of a team, especially in past experiences for me, defence is really the big concern for you, and you don't really concede too many goals, but you don't score too many goals. And at the end of the day, if you're not scoring goals, you're not going to be winning football games. So good to see that we can score 3 goals, especially against a high quality calibre of team, I guess you would say. Obviously, Carlisle United top of the table, so well they were. I think we may be top now, or we may definitely be in the top 3, but I know... Oh my god, I thought that was going to be 3-0. We are definitely in the automatic promotion places, which I think is the top 3. If not, definitely in the playoff picture. So that's very promising. What isn't promising was this first half performance from us as we head into the break down 2-0. And as I said, that's not great, especially against Scunthorpe. I'm not too sure, as I said, where they are. Can someone let me know what league Scunthorpe play in? I think they may play in League 1 from memory. They're definitely not a League 2 team. I'm pretty sure they must be in League 1 because they're not a championship club either. Go Vargas. Work your wonders, you wonder kid. Oh, just getting nudged off the ball so easy. I think it may have something to do with this weather. It's just teeming down here. I think this is a away game for me as well. Yeah, it is definitely an away game for me. Teeming down. This is why I think English people, I know a lot of people say that English people, aren't the happiest people in the world. And I mean, when it's summertime and it's doing this, I mean, we get it in New Zealand, but apparently in England they get it quite often. And if I lived over there in summer, it would piss me off. But, I mean, that's just what I've heard. I've never been there, so I don't want to go and judge. Oh, chip that over to Vargas. Go, son. Go, son. Finish. Oh, nudged off so easily. Maybe he's not very strong. He doesn't look to be the biggest of players, as you can see there, going up against the centre-backs and compared to our other striker today, which is Weston. Core being rested as he is the lower overall of the two. He's only... Oh, play that through. Oh, yes, Vargas brings us back into the game, and that is 2-1, and he scores on debut. There he is. I'm actually not even sure what nationality he is, but what a ball that was to pick him out, and just strikes that at the far post. Rodrigo Vargas, first goal in the Johnson Paint Trophy, and all of a sudden, Southend are back in with a sniff at 2-1. So if we can go and score another one early here, right back in it, as I said. But 2-1, things definitely going and looking up now, and things just continue to get better as we win the ball in a dangerous area. Weston just can't quite get around his player there, which is a bit of a concern, but that is okay. Must say, I really am enjoying doing this team career mode, guys. I hope you are enjoying it too. It's just so much fun to do. Player career, it's just starting to get a bit stale for me. I guess it's just much of the same. And I think maybe the position I chose to start off with, not the best position, holding midfielder, because you can't get, I guess, really involved in the game as much as you would like, especially in, I guess, an entertainment point of view. Oh, Clifford! Oh! Oh, he scores as well! And Southend right back in this, ladies and gentlemen, at 2-2. And our boy Clifford, the number 16, puts that one into the back of the net. That is a great strike. Goes round the player and then just boom, again at the near post. Nothing the keeper can do about it. Connor Clifford, his first goal in the Johnson Paint Trophy as well. And all of a sudden, we're all locked up at 2-2. And now you'd have to say that we are probably in the driver's seat, in the ascendancy to go and hopefully pick up this win. But things are looking good. Liking these new signings. As I said, I've got Tim Payne on the bench as well. Probably not going to use him today. Not as high a rating as I thought he would be. But here goes Vargas. He tucks that into the back of the net. And all of a sudden, it is 3-2, ladies and gentlemen. And Southend have come back from the brink of defeat. And now lead by 1 in this game. So what a comeback this has been. What a second half by the lads. And this is what I'm talking about. Being able to score goals and really being able to deliver on that entertainment value, which ideally is what you want when you're making these videos. I mean, who wants to watch boring old 0-0 draws? People would prefer to see high-scoring games like this one here. This guy... Oh, give him a red, ref. Send him off. He was through on goal. Kind of, sort of, not really. He's just going to get a yellow. He was kind of through. No, he wasn't even really through on goal. A yellow card is a fair, what's the word I'm looking for? A fair punishment. That's what we're looking for. Oh, got to watch out for this guy. I might even try and, I mean, not this transfer window, but maybe next transfer window, try and sign that Madden guy, because he was quite good. Oh, Vargas for the hat-trick. Oh, but the keeper saves it, and Vargas, that would have gone and wrapped the game up, folks. That would have been 4-2, and it would be all over. Oh, that is a weak shot, and somehow we've managed to go and get a corner. Weston does seem to score quite a few goals like that. He seems to score quite a lot of tap-ins where the keeper's gone and parried it, and then he just goes and taps it in. Here's our boy again. What can he do here? Can he bang another one in? No, it's gone deflected straight into the opposition. But who's this? This is the left back, and he's got around his player. Needs to get in a good ball. That's not the best ball to the back post, but he's freed it up to Clifford, who has a hit. Oh, what a save by the keeper. What a hit from Clifford. He is really getting going. Now, I didn't actually make this Clifford guy. I just noticed him the other day when I was actually looking at my squads and stuff, and I thought, that's quite a funny coincidence, but we got to make sure that we get back here on defense, which we have done. We're going to slide that through to Timberland, back to Leonard, who goes and gets dispossessed pretty quickly. But we want to make sure now that we do not go and throw this away. We are progressing through, as I said, to the next round if it does stay like this. And what a comeback this would be if it was to happen. But Vargas gets dispossessed there in midfield. He's tracking back big time. He would like another goal. I mean, he would like to go and score a hat-trick on debut. But a brace is not bad. And what a comeback that is from Southend United in the second half. Many thanks to that man there on debut, scoring 2 goals. Rodrigo Vargas, what a find he is for the club. And he can hopefully go and push us towards that championship, fingers crossed. But anyway, guys, do hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please remember to leave a like. If you are new, please do subscribe. Tune in tomorrow. We're going to have some Don Bradman cricket career mode, batting career mode, so you do not want to miss that.